What's good, YouTube? Jay Lee here. This morning, I'm gonna make a quick little video. I want to, I want to ask a question, to my listeners and to, anybody in general. How can we have families as men in a society that uplifts feminism? And how can we have families as men when women are out running amok, women are out doing the worst things, right? Families are very important. They're very important for society. Love is a foundation of families, right? Now, of course, we have MGTOW and we have the red pill, right? Red pill should be used as really, it should be used as a guide, to avoid certain things. It should be used as a lesson book on how to sidestep bad, bad women, bad characteristics, bad things in life, right? MGTOW is a extreme solution to a problem that might be temporary, might be circumstantial, might be somewhat subjective in the sense that, what's good for the goose isn't always good for the gander. What's good for one person might not be good for another person, right? So there's always nuance. We can't always be so extreme to say all women are like this, all women are like that, right? There is exceptions. There is exceptions, but I think that it's hard to find quality, because what is a good family? You have to have a quality father and you have to have a quality mother. And then the children will be quality, okay? Because the child doesn't produce much. The child doesn't bring much to the table. The adults do. The adults are the burden to produce quality characteristics, quality fruit, so to speak, right, is on the parents. It's not on the child. It's not on the children, because the children are simply learners. The children are simply growers. The children are growing up to be quality adults, right? And there's so much that goes into being a quality adult. But first and foremost, we know the Hippocratic Oath, right? Do no harm. First and foremost, do no harm. Okay? First and foremost, right, we should not be associated with things that do us harm. Feminism does harm to society. It's poised as this good thing, right? Of course, we know, those of us who know the Bible know this verse. Satan likes to hide as an angel of light, right? He likes to pretend he's good and then hide a bunch of evil shit within that goodness. And that's what feminism is. Pretends it's good. Oh, it's for equality. Oh, we want women to have equality. We want women to have, equal rights. Okay, that's what first wave feminism did. What about this second and third wave bullshit? What about all this bullshit that's going on today? That ain't about equality. That's man hate. That's mixed with the LGBTQT, whatever, degeneracy, right? Oh, you're a bigot. Ooh. That whole liberal bullshit. This whole PC culture that we live in. This sensitive ass culture. It's all intertwined with feminism. It's all part of that bullshit. How can we have good families when that's going on? How can we find good women when they fundamentally believe men are oppressive by nature? When they fundamentally are trying to go to war with men? When they fundamentally are trying to compete with us socially and financially and politically? How can we find a quality woman? How can we find a woman who's going to work with us, who's going to support us, love us, take care of us? How can we do that when she fundamentally is being taught that you're the enemy? And it's okay to go sleep around. It's okay to be immoral. It's okay. How can we do that? This is my question. Because we all want families as men. That's what we all want. We all want love. We all want kids. We all want to have a nice life. Of course, us MGTOW guys and us red pill guys, not saying I'm full of MGTOW, but, We realize, hey, the juice isn't worth the squeeze, man. I've been down this road too many times. I've been burned. I'm not going to keep going. I'm walking away. And then what does that do? Creates a void in society. Forget about your genes being passed on, whatever. That doesn't matter. There's always going to be humans on the earth as long as the earth exists. What matters, forget about your genes. What matters is quality children, quality loving families, because that is what we all want deep, deep, deep down. Is what we want, quality loving families. So how can we do that? And this is my question. How can we do that? How can we find those things when there's no quality women? Where are the quality women at? If you have standards, you know what love is, you know what a quality woman is. Good luck, right? In this bullshit Disney culture where you got to be a prince and you got to do everything right. You got to do this and do that. All the shit that we got to do. Roll up and have money and sweep her off her feet. He swept me off my feet. He's so romantic. And this, and all that shit gets boiled into something else, right? All that shit gets boiled into like, well, he does the dishes and he pays the bills and he takes care and he, and all this bullshit. This weird, twisted form of how women have sort of mangled and twisted, chivalry, the idea of chivalry and, romance and sweeping me off my feet. It's mixed in with their hypergamy and mixed in with their trying to turn men into a utility. Right? They try to turn us into a utility. Well, he's useful. What is he, a fucking Allen wrench? It's a human being. You love him. You support him. He loves you. He supports you. Mutuality, respect, loyalty. That's what love is. That's what family is. But you don't have that. You have these women who are trying to ride the relationship, be a cart like a horse in a relationship where he is the horse and she's riding you. Which is weird. It's not right, man. It's a question that I ask myself. How can we have quality families if there's no quality women?